Now we are about to open the ArchiCAD. It will take a little bit time to open. After it is opened, we're gonna land on this page. Here, after you work more with ArchiCAD, you will have saved all your projects right on this page. You can start where you was before, or in this case for us we want a new project. Again, press the new. And this is our page where we're gonna work on all the time. We have for floor plan this other text right here. It is for 3D, but we don't have anything drawn yet. South elevation as well. This is for 3D. In the floor planning or 2D, we don't need those two. First thing first, what we should do all the time is making our working units, right? We need to tell the ArchiCAD with which unit we are working on. So press the options, project preferences, and working units. It depends on you with what you work, meter, decimeter, centimeter, millimeter, also with feet and inches as well. I'm working with centimeter. I'm making all of them on centimeters. I'm converting them. Press OK after you are done. Again, going and the same options, project preferences, dimensions. Now we are pressing on dimensions. We are choosing again centimeter, or in your case with what you are working on. Here we have as well to choose our units. This here we don't have anything to change. Press OK, and we are done with our units, with our dimensions. So we will be focused right now right here. I know you can draw and work with your hands, but you want to prove your skills and to grow and be much more flexible and faster, right? Line and polyline, those two tools are almost the same. They have so much in common. If we press right now line, what we can do is to change the color, which one you prefer to draw. First thing, we have right here what kind of lines we need. All our lines we have here. This is what we need for line. The other thing is those 4 icons right here, but we're gonna start with the first one at lines. Take a point, press once and go to your right side. But if we don't use our keyboard, it's gonna be exhausting to try try make straight lines because you always must be careful, and so many times this can be exhausting. It will take so much energy, power and time as well. What we can do is again press at one point and press the shift task on your keyboard, and you can move, you can make straight lines with no worries if it's gonna be straight or not, and you won't be exhausted. So we are seeing right here when we have a line, we are watching their distance, right? If you press tab on your keyboard, we're gonna land right here. So this means we can give the dimensions we want. For example, I want 900 centimeters, press enter, and we have a straight line with 900 centimeters, right? This is for the first. Polyline can make as well, making straight lines without stopping. You can't, if we have this pressed, we can make more than once, so we can press our mouse how much we want. But what's something interesting is we can't work on those points. It will stay like this. This is something what sometimes can be so bad for us, because for the most of the time we want to change our lines, right? So that's why I am working most of the time with polyline, but I'm coming there. The other thing is what we can make with polyline. If we press this icon here, we can make rectangulars like this, or if you want, you can press again the tab and make with specific dimensions. It's up to us how much we want, right? If we go there, we can choose a point. For example, we want on 45 degree, and we can make another rectangular like that, or on this side. This is all about line and other 4 geometry methods. So we're gonna go right now to the polyline. Polyline is a little bit easier. We're gonna start with the first one. Again, press shift. It goes how much we want. I know you can see those small lines what we have there. That tells us we can make a straight line with this line. So if we go, we don't need to worry about that. ArchiCAD tells us where we can make the other point, and then also like this. Or for example, we are doing lines like this, and somehow we need to end right here. What we're gonna do, we can see we have an X right there. After we pressed at our point, we press again, that means 2 times, and it will end our point. The good thing about polyline is we can change our points. So if you want to make a straight line like this and you are going there, you don't want to go slowly and to be again exhausted, you are pressing the shift icon and pressing, and you can press your points where you want, and it will be a point like this, a straight line again. This is for the first one of the polyline. The second one, it is like by the line. We can do that as well, but again, the good thing is we can make other points. We can work on line, or we can make as well curved lines, right? It is the same to work on them, just with the good thing is we can make other points, but right now I can't because I have pressed the curved, so I need to make like this to have another point. Also, when we press right here, for example, if I'm pressing here, I can make this. This makes not curves like, but a little bit soft. This is something. With Control Z you are going back, like undo. Something what we will always need is offset edge. If we press this, we can move and make a straight line like this. We don't need to go point by point to make it larger, so we just press in the middle, we press offset edge, and we can make this bigger. This is a really nice tool what we want. Or right now I'm gonna make another rectangular right here, and we have also a tool what I really love it, offset all edges. We can make bigger or even smaller. For example, we are not happy with those dimensions, we need to be bigger. We are making 100 centimeters and we have a bigger rectangular. One other thing what I really like, if we press at our point, it is this thing like here is fillet, it calls fillet. If we press this and we have, for example, let's say we are doing 100 radius, apply to all corners, and we can make a form like this one, right? If we don't want to have straight edges, so corners, we can make them to be curved like this. So this is for those two line polyline. Something good is arch or circle, which helps us to make circles. The good thing is you can make again with tab 200 and press again the left button at your mouse, and you have like this. But sometimes we're gonna see that when we make doors, we have a door like this, that we pretend we have a door with 19. We can make it with our circle like this. We are going to the edge we want, and don't press twice, but go till the other point where you need to make a curve, and we have a curve like this, for example, for our doors, right? So this is for curves. Spline is also, we are doing like waves we can do, or other forms. It's a really nice tool when we're gonna work with mesh tool to make landscapes and other designs. We're gonna go there later on. This is for all those 4 tools which they are so important in ArchiCAD to make a project done. Other thing is fill. With fill, for example, at our entrance we have this kind of at each entrance, for example, we have this with what tells us where we should entrance. So if we have fill, press the space button and will appear this blue lines, those blue lines where it should filled up, right? So press inside that and we are having, we have filled the triangular like this, which is so important. For example, so many times they are all black. You are selecting your fill, you can select direct inside and you can press the setting where is the fill icon right here, or 2 times here is the same, how you want. If we have 25%, it's gonna be like that. We can do 50, 17 or all black, but if we want to be this all black, we need to change the color here, and we press OK and we have a triangular field in black color. This is also something what we need for a project. We have dimensions to make quotes, for example, to know the difference between all those straight lines, how it works. For example, we are pressing on dimension. This point we need, this point as well, right here and here. We have 4 points. With the right click, press OK button and then make a little bit space, and we have our dimensions in centimeters. So we can change colors as well. Black, also black for our, let's make gray. Let's change let's change the font. Okay, and it's gonna be like this. It depends on you. We need a little bit bigger to see what we have done, or even more bigger. Let's make it 10, and we can see our dimensions, what we are doing, right? Those are our tools. Another one what I really want to show you is this thing, this tool here, level dimensions. For all architects and designers, you know what that it is. If we press that, it's gonna appear here something like this, which tells us in which level we are, which we need at every project. At every level we need to know where we are, right? We are making them bigger as well. Change the same, and we have right here. This is so interesting, and we need that as well. When we're gonna start to make the first project, we will do the whole project completed. So I would love if you do an exercise, if you take 10 to 15 minutes, or even better if you can do half hour to start working with those tools and to figure out which tool is better for you, polyline or line, and to start be familiar with each tool, to try them, to see what you can do to make some good designs with straight lines. And after that we're gonna start doing our project and talking all about this good stuff, right? About walls and columns and all things to make a house done. So I will let you in your piece to work with all those tools. Make sure to do some of them, and I'm gonna catch you at the other video.